Abado Lime. Careta Omi Jadu Abagona. Koko ikoko, koko likoko, otofa wofu, ya onyegba mefu, amemele wahwe, ataji na twe. Careta Omi Jadu Abagona. Abado Lime. Careta Omi Jadu Abagona. Abado Botobe. Careta Omi Jadu Abagona. Abado Lime. Careta Omi Jadu Abagona. Mimugba. Me no kwe la funudalo. Ome no. Ome to. Asui. Me la funуда. Ome la funуда. Ome no. Ome to. Asui. Pẹ̀lẹ́bù àdálẹ́bù pẹ̀lẹ́bù àdálẹ́bù pẹ̀lẹ́bù àdálẹ́bù àgbàbíyá pẹ̀lẹ́bù àdálẹ́bù pẹ̀lẹ́bù àdálẹ́bù Bebelevo, adalevo, aguafianya. Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo yo. Mekade o malelo, mekade o male pasilo. Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo yo. Mekade o malelo, mekade o malelo. Mekade o malelo, adela mekade o male pasilo. Begadeo malelo, begadeo malelo, begadeo malelo, yeah. Begadeo malelo, ako begadeo malelo, begadeo
Mama, let Gali Drolo. Let Gali Drolo.
Mais non, quoi, la funu dalo. Oh, mais non, oh, mais quand, assis.
The deity of the crossroads and
oh, I can take it from every angle.
I can take going around.
That anyway, maybe na never come and call me. There no darkness in there.
Will tell you don't ever give legba alcohol, but at least in our shrine, or what I've been told is you can give legba alcohol if you want to make him angry against your enemies, or you have a problem and you want to make him angry and you want to make him more alert, you give him alcohol. And that's not only limited to legba. That's some other spirits. You will say, you know, the alcohol I'm giving you is for my enemies. They are the ones who are spitting this alcohol in your face, so I want you to face them on my behalf. Or alcohol is for this challenge, I want you to face on my behalf. So that is how people will you use alcohol. So back to the question of should you use water or should you use alcohol? It depends on your situation and depends on the spirit. But water, unlike alcohol, which is considered hot, water is considered to be cool. So when you want coolness in your life, you want peace in your life, it's customary to use water. And I think that is the same in the Yoruba practice as well. Sometimes you'll use a combination of both alcohol and water. So first people will start with water, talk about coolness in their life, what they want for their family, protection, prosperity, long life, children, and then they will use alcohol temporarily and say, well, I want, hello Ellington, nice to meet you, I hope you are well. Yes, you use hot drink and water. Yeah, so some people use both. So first you use the water, then you use the alcohol. Say, I want the hotness. For alcohol is for the enemies, and then after you put the alcohol, you will use water again and say, the alcohol was just for my enemies, but for my life and for my family and the people around me, I want it to be cool. So people will use a combination of water and alcohol. Another mixture that people use normally to do prayers in Voodoo is what we call jachi. Jachi is corn flour and water mixed together, right? And if you mix that, that can become even food, right? Because this is what our ancestors used to eat. So people will use jachi to pray to Legba, and people will use that in place of water. So you can use jachi and alcohol. So you first use the jachi, then you use the alcohol, then you use the jachi again. So cool, hot, cool. Right? So Voodoo uses a lot of hotness and coolness depending on the situation. So that's the question about water and alcohol. Why do we do animal sacrifice when spirits haven't asked for that? Well, it depends on what you mean by spirits have not asked, because in different parts of Africa or in Voodoo or Ewe land, spirits can talk either through divination, either through a medium, through spirit possession, through dreams, and they will tell you if they want animals or they don't want animals. And sometimes really it's not up to you to decide whether a spirit wants animals or a spirit doesn't want animals. So if a spirit requests that they want an animal to do a certain work, so somebody comes with a problem and you ask the spirit, what should I do to solve this problem? And then the spirit says, I would like you to give me one chicken to give me the energy to do this work, because that is what it is the belief is the life force of the chicken or the animal goes into the spirit, right? Because we understand that energy is not created or destroyed, so it's transferred. So we're transferring the life force from the animal to the spirits to allow it to work, right? Spirits are there and they can exist without blood, but by giving them blood you're giving them extra energy. It's like a battery, right? So if a spirit comes to you and tells you, I want to do this work, give me this, you will give it. And sometimes after the spirit has done the work, they will demand that they want animals, right? So they'll be like, I did my work, you told me to do this work and I've done this work, so I want you to pay me back, right? Elinam Kofi Afenyo is saying that, but is it really good for us to kill those animals in return of something? I'll say why not. I think that is, one animal or one organism dying for the sake of another. That's just how life is, right? The antelope and the lion, the lion wants food, he needs something. The antelope must die, right? We eat food every day, and other animals have to die. Some people today think that killing animals is bad, but other things are not. Eating plants are okay. But in Voodoo, plants are as alive as animals, and they also feel pain, they get angry, they feel sad, they can talk to you. They mostly will outlive animals, right? Some trees are hundreds of years old. So, the idea is not that you can't kill anything. It's being able to be respectful for when you kill something, and being aware of what it is you are doing, right? And being fully aware of that, and being humble about it. So I would say that there's not necessarily anything wrong with killing an animal for a purpose, right? If you're treating the animal well and you know what you're doing. It's not just you get up and start killing things for the sake. It's not like you are mass producing chickens or cows or goats in a factory and making them live under deplorable conditions and then slaughtering them, where the average person who is consuming meat and buying it at the supermarket doesn't even know where it comes from. That's why when they see animals being killed, they're feeling so bad and they say this is cruelty. But most people are eating food, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And actually sometimes, as I said, it's not the human, it's not up to you to ask, or it's not up to you to decide if a spirit should eat or it shouldn't eat. And I'll give you an example. So about 3 years ago, we had a ceremony at our shrine in Ghana at the end of the year, because that's what we do every year. Every year, all the work that the spirits have done, we thank them. So people who came to the shrine came to solve their problems. First, they brought the animal to do the work, and then after, they pledged that at the end of the year, if the work is complete, they will come back. So then you have a lot of animals, a lot of You see a lot of chickens, a lot of goats, cows, rams, and all of that. And we, with our human judgment, we also care about the animals, and we don't want too much bloodshed. So we decided that we're not going to kill all these animals. We're going to keep them. We're not going to kill them all at once because we don't want to just have a bloodbath. And there were two spirits that in the house are known as competing spirits because they do the same work. They don't like, not that they don't like each other, but they're competing against each other to show who is stronger. And what we did was, one of them, people had brought about 4 or 5 rams, and the other people brought about 2 or 3 goats. And what we said was, we are going to kill one goat for this spirit and use the same blood to give it to that spirit, so that we avoid killing animals, right? We don't want to kill too much. And that's what we use with our human judgment, and we humanly agreed. All the priests in the house agreed. We're like, okay, we're not going to kill too much. And what happened was, we killed this thing, and I kid you not, the next day 3 of the rams from that spirit died all of a sudden in the morning, and they all died at the base of that shrine. So these goats were just roaming around all over the shrine, but that spirit just, basically those 3 rams that were there, that were for that spirit, they all died that same morning at the same place in front of the shrine. And we were surprised, and you know, I put this up on Snapchat, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. So we went to do a reading. It's like, what happened, right? Was this the spirit that actually killed it, or was that some other negativity, or was it just a sickness that killed these animals? And when we went there, the spirits basically said, this animal is my animal, it's not your animal, because we did the work. You asked us to do work, and you said, if we do the work, you're going to give us this animal. So we demand that we get it. Plus, and this was the interesting part, they said that you know, at the end of the year, when you do these rituals for spirits, they are spirits. The same way we humans, we also invite a lot of people to come to the shrine to celebrate with us. They also invite other spirits to celebrate. And they need food, and they need energy to be able to serve those spirits. So when you deny them their animals at the end of the year, you're also denying them the possibility of having this sort of party, a spiritual party. And so they told us it's not up to us to decide for them if they should eat or if they shouldn't eat, because if they've done the work, they deserve it. So, you know, we may have our human judgment of, you know, feeling bad, or, you know, I feel bad to seeing animals
Dispenser.
Sprite if you need. I just remember. Okay.
Except the political. Take that part here. Say doctor. Amen doctor. Say woman. Woman of heavy. Doctor of heavy. Woman of heavy. Median. Doctor of heavy. Obena. Woman doctor of heavy. Median. Woman of heavy. Obena. Except Mayor. Egbe. Yonko. Ofa. Medezu. Ofa. Emele Poli. Wolibo Beji. Ta. Mana dubu le Poli. Investe. Ta Egbe today I'm feeling it. Metro Eke, I'm a vet. I have listened to part of it. I have given to part of it. That's what you are true. Super acid. Then I know. Then I point out.
Sendo menya wana LSegbo Sendo menya wana
Okay? Hold the cup in the right.
Asafo.
Yeah. She is not supposed to drink alcohol. But you don't know. I say, oh, my, yeah, be quiet. Cool, I have it. Eh? Need it? Okay, now. Need a happy being. Then I'll be never even with me. No, remember?
I'm a baby.
No, right.
Enjoy you.
Nah, baby, I have been in a way. Because I made a sale for this. Okay, no, it's a pity. Have you ever dispenser?
Sprite if you need it. I just remember. Okay.
I go. Pupolico. Set that here. Set Jotto. Amen Jotto. Set Nanuami. Woman of Heavy. Woman of Heavy. Woman of Heavy. Nebian. Woman of Heavy. Obena. Woman of Heavy. Nebian. Woman of Heavy. Obena. Esther. Mayo. Egbe. Yonko.
Sendo menya wona ele segbo sendo menya wona
Hold the cup in the right.
Asafo
in her body, she's not supposed to drink alcohol. But did I know? I say, on my cool, I have it. Me, Carol. Ni la happy being in a divine by language. No, remember?
I'm a
Drink some.
baby.
No, right.
Yeah. Enjoy you.
Nah, baby, happy being in a way. Because a better sale for him. Okay, no, it's a pity. Like chop your water. You have a dispenser.
Sprite if you at the same okay.
Except Bokor, set that here. Set Jotto. Amen Jotto. Set Nanuami. Woman of Heavy. Woman of Heavy. Woman of Heavy. Nebian. Woman of Heavy. Obena. Woman of Heavy. Nebian. Woman of Heavy. Obena. Esther. Mayo.
Bibu Honamio. I'm an enemy who get it.
Naka drop sisiru ko bobo o gujekulu jagba se amere bukuna jagba
All right.
Like chop your water. Have you ever dispenser? Okay. That's good. I'm not sure. Bibu Honamio. I'm an enemy who get it.
naka drop sisiru ko bobo o gujekulu jagba se amere bukuna jagba
All right.
Voncujovi.
Green one.
People who are not, I'm going to get there.
Naka drop sisi ko. Bobo ogute kulo jagba se amere buku na. Jagba.
All right. Voncujovi. Green one.
Yeah, I'm over the sorry, but don't forget this. I allow for a high. Yes. Yeah, but I can't hear all that. I will make the point.
Allez, t'as de
Sofiaro.
Sense.
I go Ben and come.
Pantika kemi ya draw ye gbe me we se yo to ame yo to se na no ame lo se ke na no ame o me no fe bi do ko no fe bi ame no fe bi me biara no ko no fe bi me o do ko bi biara no se ko kuli ko me yo se nyo ame yo se gra ame gra e yo ra ke se yo di ame yo yo se me ham fora so se mi fora so be yo practice o verso atom o verso da tago go yo me so e me yo mi ado so die anyi do so kaka chikas bo jadre na la fa ba nya na fi afi nya bo ye juro hono me yo da keke onya imba ma jo flo la fa plan imba ma do adika onya bi ma te pulo e te ga o me yo akai be jo ma kai mo le ba kai jo ma kai mo so ba kai trovo ba kai mo ba kai do fi ba kai ma ni wa ta ba kai de ba kai pe pa ni me ba ha ja do la ko ba na de fi ta ba so mo te do ju yo mi nu da o ko pa o ka ko ni o zango e ń pè mí ra yọra pé wo jọ pátá jọ máa kú fọkẹ́ mẹ́bọ̀ lọ́mọdé ṣe mẹ́bọ̀ lọ́mọdé kókó kó àtọ́ lẹ́ fọ́fọ́ mẹ́ jọmọ ní òkè mẹ́ jọmọ ní ẹ̀mẹ́tọ́ ayé àmọ́ olómọdé òtọ́ àdúgbò nípẹ́ mi ní ilé bẹ́ẹ̀ mẹ́tọ́ bá jọ láti kẹjọ wọn bá jọ ní jọ pátá wọn fẹ́ kí jọ pátá mẹ́tọ́ náà mẹ́gbẹ́ dá àmọ́ oló àti fagbẹ́ ẹ̀lẹ́ èdè jọ pátá nínú ayé afẹ́yà àjọ ló jọ pátá yín àti mẹ́mẹ́ yọ ọmọ sílẹ̀ pọ̀ níbi tó tọ́gbẹ́ lè dá pẹ́ ojúkúrò lọ́jà ló fẹ́ kọ́ bẹ̀ valenti fáfá mi ló bá lójú náà pẹ́ fún àgùsápá tẹ́mi yọ àti èyí mi yọ gbúrò ní ìyá kí n tún àáfíà èyí mi yọ mi ká sísè gèjà pàpà sísè èyí sísè sọ́kò ìdíje bá wà. mi yọ brahim mi yọ gbọ̀ngbọ̀n tí mi yọ gbọ̀ngbọ̀n forí kọ́kọ́ mọ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ kò tí kúmọ̀ kọ̀ mẹ́ta tọ́gbẹ́ kútó mi ní fana ẹ̀yọ tọ́ nyakọ́sí púpọ̀ kùbí ayọ́ nà ní mẹ́rin yakọ́sọ́ àgbọ̀kú forí kọ́kú kejì tásì ní àmọ́ òsì ìfúsì ìjà kọ́sọ́ àbúrákọ́ bá ní gbọ́dọ̀ ìgbà tọ́gbẹ́ nyakọ́kú kófí tọ́gbẹ́ nyakúbi àmọ́ ìsà màmá yẹn dúró ẹ̀fọ́ ìgbà pẹ́kú kuto mene fana ni yo ko yin Celestine ya wakubia Katrina akubia fo ya sese ko mo ya obe na akubia kuto mene fana ni me yo mi asro awo mo wa chucha chufi akubia kuto mene fana Cecilia akpene e ka te me nsa kuto mene fana me yo awu no tuji ba ko tuji ana me yo lo kuto mene fana yo ba ko adafri so fa mu akubia ba ko afacha wa jo kuto mene fana ni abena kuto mene fana ni me yo Mayor Harrison John Ajoru wali mayor kuto mene fana ye mayor Amanda Koku Anatobi Akaima boko kuto mene fana o mayor Happy Akoso kuto mene fana no mayor Pedro mayor ka hindo de kuto mene ko ibi na batu na niwa esi mate kiri yo kuto mene fana mayor Evinye Kusu elu ko Ibrahim amana ko si fini ya mensa chakwa meji ya ko mene fana ni mayor Fonya ko fitana mensa Johnson ko fina ko James ko fi anoji kuto mene fana ni mayor Anita ma ko ku akubia yo pa ko si na yo ko ku luto kubia mensa kuto mene fana ni ko mene fana ni Bochi sakara kama chwa ba ya dogo kutopo ile kwa kuruma kwa bali kutoka hiyo hadi acho ufrani tamani vivini kuna disipla au kutoka jamba mtu tu wako kwa hiyo kwa vya tra kabla hiyo hiyo tomo ya hupa to ba bodo to la hulu za pasa ndio ya vile na pesa kuchuma kwa chia ndio kwa chima ndio kwa chitro kwa chibi dale bende kheneke hiyo pesa hiyo za kutoka ile pesa hata hiyo pesa hiyo yenyewe nyatepe yo afana gun afabu majeso ko si pe to so le me enda pa ati me yo pele meji wo so meji wali meji abla meji akla meji bila meji sabu ka meji tu la meji tu la ko mo bile ko to ma ati ma ko ni apeli ko sa pa ja ko fibo no apeli to asi na apeli to wo ko ni no bo asisi ka ma ya se ba ma apeli to ya ba apeli to ina apeli flaga sisi bebe no abago abakno awida ba meche ba keto bi won wa fo to achire bako watu ni ora ke yo akinto da mi ase gbe ile edi gbe le mi di gbe do na te pe mi abi sena Voncujovi le China e kanu na abe zilka milna ye o kanu na zilka milna e ba po sakla ko be e pro ba sabo le emi na do should have for us be e for e me da ba jo le mi aji o sabe ko ate be me le dura na sena bo ya be bossa yo che be le be petatro pe na ibe Voodoo na ibe sugugbe le to me ti ka mi ajo be ni o kan bi le be bossa so le bossa ada ajeju America me Bokor me come sta bossa da ajeju ni la pe me tete video la pe le gbe am si am tete bossa yi ni asana zilka bossa ne da ne je be ketoji me ne ba pe me ji wa Voodoo be tete la pe me yo mi be dance mi akogbo be ni mi sa bossa ne agbo ne fa ko ara na mi pe tete yo am si am yo America da America pe ko mi pe na mi ni ne to mi ni ami o mi to so la ne me ga de o je mi ade pe me yo bossa ile sa bossa ne da ne ifelo je ketoji yo mu no am bo to ne la ni le Cultivation, I have a Pantica che mi ha droga e beve se gioco a me gioco se no a me lo se che non come no per video come per mi dire non per più veo dopo se poco lì come io se no a me io se gran a me gra e io ora che se giochi a me giochi io se mi han fuori su questo mi fuori su io a practice o verso atom o verso ka go yo me so e me yo mi ado so die anyi ni so ka ka chita so shi adre na la fa ba nya ngba na fi afi mi nya go ye juro hono me yo da keke onya ingba ma jo flo la fa kla ingba ma do adi ka onya bi ma te pulo te ga o me yo akai bi jo ma kai mo le ma kai jo ma kai mo so ma kai tro ma kai mo ma kai do fi aba kai ma mi wa ta ba kai ya ba kai pe pa mi me ba ha ta do la ko ba na de fi ta ba so ma te do ju yo mi nu da o ko ba o ka ko ni o zango e n quel video io ora che devo gioco patta già ma fa che me vuole moglie ci me vuole video con quello qua tole fa fome da mo mi o che me da mo mi to ya mo lo mo ju to a ko ne ko mi le be to ba jo a ti che mo ba jo ni jo patta fa che jo patta altro na me be da mo lo a mi fa gbe e li di jo patta ne no agni a fi a jo lo jo patta nya che me io mi se mo di tutto come di da ma poi tu su bojú kúrò lọ́jà ló fi ń kọ́ bẹ̀ valenti fáfá mi ló bá lójú náà pẹ́ fún àgùsápá tẹ́mi yọ àti èyí mi yọ gbúrú nínú yọrọ kékeré àlàáfíà èyí mi yọ àmì ká sísè gèjà pàpà sísè èyí sísè tó bó dìde bàbá mi yọ brahim mi yọ gbọ̀ngbọ̀n tí mi yọ gbùgbẹ̀ fòlì kọ́kọ́ mọ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ kò tó kúmọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀nà dá tọ́gbẹ́ kútó mi ní fara ẹ̀yọ tọ́ ní kọ́sí púpọ̀ kúbi ayọ́ nà ní mẹ́rin àkọ́sọ́ àkókò fòlì kọ́kọ́ kejì tásì ní àmọ́ ó sì fúsì.
You. Yes, please. Tobacco Gang said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What that way? Yeah, where? They use some stool.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Tobacco.
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. I was a good one. Man online more. Okay. I go Buji. Correct one. Okay. Near the phone. A boy, whatever. A boy.
Oh, hey, man. Ewe Vodu.
Okay, that coffee over in
Orange, yeah.
orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Tobacco gun said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What done with? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Tobacco.
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. Okay. I was a good one. Man online more. I go a minute. Okay. I go Buji.
Correct one.
Okay. Okay. Near the different.
A boy, whatever.
A boy, boy. Oh, hey, man. Ewe Vodu.
Okay, that coffee over in
Orange, yeah.
orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Tobacco gun said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What done with? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Tobacco.
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. Okay.
I was a good one. Man online more. A minute. I go a minute. Okay. I go Buji.
Correct one.
Okay. Okay. Near the different.
A boy, whatever.
A boy, boy. Oh, hey, man. Ewe Vodu.
Okay, that coffee over in
Orange, yeah.
orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Tobacco gun said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What done with? Here, where? They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Please
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. I was a good one. Man online more. How many cookie? Okay. I go bougie. Correct one. Okay. Near the farm. A boy, whatever. A boy, what? Oh, I want people. Okay, then. Coffee over you. Orange, yes. Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Tobacco Gang said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What now we? Here, where? They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Please
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. I was a good one. Man online more. How many cookie? Okay. I go bougie. Correct one. Okay. Near the farm. A boy, whatever. A boy, what? Oh, I want people. Okay, then. Coffee over you. Orange, yes. Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Tobacco Gang said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What now we? Here, where? They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Please
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. I was a good one. Man online more. How many cookie? Okay. I go bougie. Correct one. Okay. Near the farm. A boy, whatever. A boy, what? Oh, I want people. Okay, then. Coffee over you. Orange, yes. Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Tobacco gun said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What done with? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. McBonnet.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Tobacco.
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. Okay. I was a good one. Man online. Okay. I go Buji. Correct one. Okay. Me ready for. A boy, whatever. A boy, what?
Oh, Ewe Vodu.
Okay, then. Coffee over here.
Orange, yes.
Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Tobacco gun said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What done with? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. McBonnet.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Tobacco.
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. Okay. I was a good one. Man online. Okay. I go Buji. Correct one. Okay. Me ready for. A boy, whatever. A boy, what?
Oh, Ewe Vodu.
Okay, then. Coffee over here.
Orange, yes.
Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Tobacco gun said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What done with? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. McBonnet.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Tobacco.
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. Okay. I was a good one. Man online. Okay. I go Buji. Correct one.
Okay. Need it before.
A boy, whatever. A boy, for.
Oh, Ewe Vodu.
Okay, then. Coffee over you.
Orange, yes.
Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Bokor said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What done with? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Bokor.
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. I was a good one. Man online more. I go a minute. Okay. Okay. I go Buji.
Correct one.
Okay. Need it before.
A boy, whatever. A boy, for.
Oh, Ewe Vodu.
Okay, then. Coffee over you.
Orange, yes.
Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Bokor said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay. What done with? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on. Yes. Hey. Side.
Bokor.
Put the light on.
Yes, Papa.
Okay. I was a good one. Man online more. I go a minute. Okay. Okay. I go Buji.
Correct one.
Okay. Need it before.
A boy, whatever. A boy, for.
Oh, Ewe Vodu.
Okay, then. Coffee over you.
Orange, yes.
Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes. Bokor said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay.
This is how I do it.
What now we? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Side.
Please
Put the light on.
yes, Papa.
Okay. I was in the one. Man online more. I go open it. Okay. Okay. I go bougie.
Correct one.
Okay. Near the phone.
A boy, whatever. A boy, what?
Oh, hey, Ewe Vodu.
Okay, that coffee over here.
Orange, yeah.
Orange.
Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes, please. Tobo Kogan said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay.
This is how I do it.
What now we? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Side.
Please
Put the light on.
yes, Papa.
Okay. I was in the one. Man online more. I go open it. Okay. Okay. I go bougie.
Correct one.
Okay. Near the phone.
A boy, whatever. A boy, what?
Oh, hey, Ewe Vodu.
Okay, that coffee over here.
Orange, yeah.
Orange.
I use it Cross the boat from that side.
You. Yes, please. Tobo Kogan said anyone can kill the animal.
Okay.
This is how I do it.
What now we? Yeah, clear. They use them too.
Okay. Like one.
Eyes on.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Side.
Please
Put the light on.
yes, Papa.
Okay. I was in the one. Man online more. I go open it. Okay. Okay. I go bougie.
Correct one.
Okay. Near the phone. A boy, whatever.
A boy, boy.
House. Today we noticed that they have come back to their normal platform the way it used to be. So those of you who have been on the Clubhouse platform before with ReVodution, Voodoo, education, you can still go back to that platform now and you will hear us clear and loud. Thank you very much. Oh, I go, Manga, so Bolis, I'm a dog, Manga, Kitty Cat, I'm a dog, Manga, I say, I do go. I say your talk, I'm a your talk, say 9 on the second and on. Woman of every talk, woman of every bill and talk, every day, woman talk, every day, send me up. I do go. We are showing him for a semi for a show, I do go. We are braxes, my own, I take a dog, I can't read away from Kuno. Oh, yes, I don't, was a camera. My own man was orgy, I need to look at Kachikas, and the father, I put a middle of Queen, and you honor my own like a fellow when you're in them, I do for playing down the Guadica. When you remember the Kulu, and the Quetaga. Oh, my own kind, which of a kind, whatever kind of overkind, is overkind, trouble, overkind, and you are kind, if you're a kind, and you are tabak and girl, okay. But remember, I had a door lock of the if you talk about something to do. I am in down, I am in Hoba, but walk up, walk with me, Zambo, I am in Villa, Kenya, Hombasero. You are like a wood of back like your map. For coming for the money, for the food, and to cook for fun. But when you or have a job, when you went to I am more due to I'm quite a baby, you only permit, but all my job. A two of blue woman not America. Jopata Bay, the heavy edge of all my job, the age of Pata with you. Jopata. Matrona Mabeda Moro, I will find a lead, but I know I need a Ajolo Jopata and Jopata, and at the very maximum body to Tobelente, and my pet Lutis, Bolu, Ajiba, or Bojupo, Jalo, from comment. Valenti for family river, Alojuna, I was a part of you. I think I your body, you to tell Lafia. Here, my young gas is a bit of a there's a total de may have Rahini, may have watching me before you go for the common Kucha that already put them in a fan. I thought because Poco and Mary Acosa put them on put them in a fan. Therefore, you come dating. Tassinia Mosi Fusi Jam Cosa, Black of Mamma, but you embarked on a coffee, but when I could be a man, some Mamma and Dragon, but I could not put them in a fan. May have Prince Celestina, Kuya, Katrina, Kuya, for your second before you are better, I could do an affair. Yes, roll, for a chupe, a career that you bring, could do the fellow. A Yamayo, Cecilia, a penny, a cat, and a mensa. I pay a put over the fellow. Go, near number of the financial. Mayor, I will not to give a continue to give Mayor a Kiniki, has a bunch of Mayor, put over the fellow. Mayor, what that is so far, but quite a job, they put over the fellow. Mayor, no, backbone, no, and got away as I put over the fellow. May have again to the Tata Brand, the time. Tobacco put on a family. A mayor, Amaba, mayor, Tommy Fiat, Passimo, Tabila, Benina, say about him. Zapa put on a fanalo. A mayor, Amaga, Coco, Anatovi, Akaima, put on a fana. A mayor, Happy Acoso, Ambaji, a Daniel Evie Pomare. Kutumana family, your George Harrison, Ajobu, Kutumana family, go, and I'm putting the family. Mayor, Abochi Sacracama, I go to Collido, or Kuma, but Tommy, I actually flat, and I'm living on the single of 2 years back, which I want to be at Tobago, but Tobago, to Rahu, as a person. You know what I'm talking about, Kiri, we are talking about the Portuguese, not what they can look on, achieving 2 men to look on and the men will do and but I may never do what you want to do when you want to like you want to do. Hey, but I got from for our culture like a bone than which you want to anybody born and I can't see what's born and Danny, I'm born and Jocaton and Danny, which you born on Danny. Hey, may you're like a okay. Mayor, I took a picture of that, but I don't know, Mrs. Clement, the Jimmy, Bombay, a young, a club of where you could back on the river home, or the gap of the doing the way Mamma, the Yoruba, Ilamonti, but Mayor, Praku Adase, the agreement with Balimbo, maybe Puache, a treble American Cocu, and Uku, Danny, Mayor, Jima Yami, I'm saying Jima Yami, Jima Yami, may I tell me that I told me a dad of Naga, no. Yo, I find I go to a family matches or because quick Thomas or let me end up where I be. We are quite with Meji, Meji, so Meji, Ablamiji, Academy, Udamiji, Savage, Kamiji, Troop, Meji, Tulamaji, and the Meji, Chimney, Fumaji, Polichi, Tulama, Clever Miracle, Watawado, Tawado, Yado, Clama, the Meji Clama, sorry, the Jack Clama. At the Amazon watch a Clama, quick. You're at the you should have for semi for a show. Okay, now we are ready to go. We have started with the TikTok this year, and we have just noticed that the Clubhouse too is working. It started working again. I think they should increase the font so that I can see. Okay, so we have some few people here. We have 13 crown to expand it. Like how do you do it before you used to get it that way? Okay, I think we can manage this. It's okay. Okay.
Power off.
This thing is not working. I think the battery is finished. Or maybe there's light on it, but it's not charging. But it has not been used for so long, so how come the battery can go? Okay, but then what I am talking, can you hear it on Clubhouse as well?
Yes, please.
Everything is okay, so we forget about this. If it will not work, we cannot force it to work. Okay, so we can you come and bring the listen? There's somebody up there. Is that there? Yes. Okay, we are starting from Zeal Harris. Hello to all. I can't stay long today, but happy to join for a short. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much, Zeal. And also, we have just realized this afternoon that Clubhouse has come back. So we are live on Clubhouse as well. Thank you very much, Zeal. And then we have 13 crown. Say it's okay, sir. Thank you. I think that's had to do with the volume, sound. They said it's okay. And then we have Sir Omega. Where are you, sir? I want to join the powerful empire. Sir Omega, we are in Ghana on the Spinters Road in Accra. Thank you very much, Sir Omega. You can find our number in the profile and you can call the number. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Then we have Bokor Shamba Musa. He said, good afternoon, Papa. Hello, Shamba. How have you been? It's been a while. Hope everything is well with you. My regards to your mom and your dad, as well as to your big brother. Thank you very much. And then we have Brain Coms sending us I don't understand that emoji. Too short. Oh, I see. And then Brain Coms went on to say Jopata is fire. Oh, thank you very much. We have our big sister Luna Nicole. There's a blessings, Papa, and the AMT family. I'm grateful to join today's session. Thank you very much, big sister Luna Nicole, for joining today's session. I'm grateful that you are all here this afternoon. Thank you all. And then we have a family of knowledge sending us is that a flower or a heart? Family of knowledge, I don't know, I'm old school. I don't understand all these new things. But anyway. We have Nyura Idris Abdul said, Daddy, good afternoon. Hello, Nyura, how are you? Thank you very much. for joining us. And then we have a family of knowledge saying greetings to Bokor. Thank you very much. Greetings to you too, family of knowledge. Then Invisible saying good evening, Papa. Hello, Invisible. Good evening to you. How are you? Hope you are fine. Thank you very much. And then a family of knowledge went on to share the video. I'm grateful, family of knowledge. And then again sharing the video. Then we have Kelvin Vibes following the host. Thank you all very much for joining today's section on TikTok. I'm very grateful. May the ancestors continue to bless you and open doors for you. May this new week bring you happiness. I'm grateful to all of you. But why everything has changed today? It wasn't like this before. You people chose to do it this way today.
We are using screen size here.
But why do you have to do that one? Before, the way it has been playing before, wasn't that enough? Okay, we have Charles Michel saying Alafia, Bawoni, peace and blessings to you and your family. May today bring forth many blessings. Thank you very much, Charles Michel. You know, the word Alafia and Bawoni is more of Yoruba language. And we in Ghana, we don't speak Yoruba, even though some of us understand Yoruba. So, Bawoni is a Yoruba, but we are Ebes. We don't say Bawoni. It's just normal greetings is fine. You can say Leke, Leke, L-E-K-E, Leke. That is how the Ebes will say Bawoni. As the Yorubas will say Bawoni, Ebes will say Leke. Yeah, thank you very much, Charles Michelle, for joining the session. I'm very grateful that you made it. And then Dina Singer is a Lafia from California. Thank you very much, Dina Singer. Lafia to you too. I'm very grateful. And then we have Moon Mama. Say greetings, Papa. Many blessings, and we love to you and the family, Bokor, Brittany, and Musa. Thank you very much, Moon Mama. Bokor, Brittany, we are grateful, and Musa, we are grateful that you are able to join the session. I'm grateful to you all. And then we have Jacob saying hi. Hello, Jacob. Thank you very much for joining. Please, the section here today is about Ewe Vodu, African traditional spirituality. That's what we are talking about. And if you have any question and you want to ask, please do go ahead and ask me. I'll try to answer. Thank you all very much for coming to the program today. I am grateful. Is it because they monetize it, that's why the advertisement is coming?
Yes.
But usually we don't see the advertisement.
Yeah, this is my computer account.
You are using your account, that's why, okay, that's why everything is totally different from. So our computer cannot access this today?
Oh no, we are using it to do the OBS. For the streaming platform.
Okay, thank you.
Please, Papa, we have a question.
We have a Sir Cross who joined and said, please, Sir, do we have something like soulmate in Africa love life? Yeah, definitely in every culture there is something called soulmate. But how do you meet that soulmate is what is your work to do and how to meet your soulmate. But most of the time it is not possible. People do not meet their soulmates in this life. But some, if their destiny opens the door, they will surely meet their soulmate. But 90% of the people who live in the world before they pass on, it is not possible for them to, or not that it's not possible, they were not able to meet their soulmates, but some did. So definitely there are soulmates in African spirituality also, and African traditional spirituality as well. There's a cross saying, okay, thank you very much for understanding that. Let's go to Facebook and other places to see if we have anything.
Question became on Facebook when on Clubhouse.
We have a question on Clubhouse.
No question. I can't do it live.
Some people have joined us, and Nazil is here, Saeed is here, and then Fasheum, I think. Fasheum. It's a Yoruba word. Yoruba name, Fasheum.
Back on TikTok.
And then on TikTok we have Malam 99 Bullet follow the host, and then Nyonra Idris Abdul said, please, I want to have a soul travel to know myself. Okay, Nyonra Idris Abdul, you see, the people, what people call soul traveling, I'm not very familiar with it. I have heard it many times, but I don't know what it looks like. What I will advise you, if you want to know yourself, the first and the foremost to do is to do a reading, to ask Afa what you are here for, or to ask Afa to guide you to come to know what your inner self is here in this world for. And then you begin to get closer to your purpose on this phase of life. Yeah, so I would advise that you first do a reading. Thank you very much. But if you have further questions, you can still ask me. And then I have a David Sini, why do good people end up being sent to their graves prematurely? Oh, that's a very good question, Nee. Why do good people end up being sent to their grave early? Who sent them to their grave early? That's prematurely. Who did send them? You know, in this life, when you are created, God doesn't care whether you live for 1 day or you live for 100 years. You are being created, just like how the ant, chicken, goats, and everything are created. We are all the same. So it's only in religion that people try to tell you that you as a human being, you are above all other creation and you are this, you are that. No. Everybody dies. Children die, adults also die. Children get sick, adults also get sick. Animals get sick, human beings get sick. So when you are created or when you come into this world, and you come to understand yourself, or you begin to have knowledge about yourself that you are in this world, the first and foremost you should do is that find a way to protect yourself so that you can live long. Good people normally think that because they are good and they have not done anything bad to anyone, they are protected by God. It is not so. The sun, the same sun that shines on a bad man is the same sun that shines on the good person. It is the same sun that shines on the animals and the plants. So if you are here in this physical phase of life and you don't learn about yourself and how to protect yourself. Forget it. It is people who believe that when you believe in God, then you cannot die. What about the gods themselves are dying? How much more you human being? So it is not that anybody is sending anybody to a premature grave. It is you who do not know how to live your life. If you know how to live your life, you will not go to your grave early. But if you continue making mistakes, then the possibility of you going to your grave early comes. It is not that you are doing good to people, so means that nothing bad will happen to you. Do you think the people who died in the tsunami that occurred in 2016, is it 2016 or 14, that happened in Indonesia and where in Japan and all this, the tsunami that brought a lot of people dying? Do you think that good people were not among them? Bad people and good people were among them. But then there were also people who didn't die, even though the tsunami came, they survived. So you have to learn how to live your life. Don't think that because you are a good person, that nothing bad will happen to you. No, that's not how the world is created. When rain falls, it falls for the bad person and it falls for the good person as well. God does not discriminate who died and who doesn't die. It's not because you are good so you cannot die early. No, it's not true. Thank you very much, Davidson, for me for that question. And then Luna Nicole will say, Papa, will you expound on soulmates? Okay, when you say soulmate, that means you and a person who has got the same way of thinking, and your vibrations go along well with each other. That's all that soulmates are. People who may think the same way as you think, and people who may do things the same way that you do. And your vibrations and your understanding will be similar or almost the same. That is what a soulmate is all about. There's nothing more than that. A soulmate is someone who understands you. And because if you meet someone that you are fighting with all the time, can never be your soulmate. If the person is your soulmate, you're not supposed to be fighting or attacking each other. Soulmate is someone who has the same vibration or wavelength with you, and probably your destinies have intertwined with each other in a proper way. That is what a soulmate is. A soulmate cannot be someone who is always fighting and attacking you and trying to destroy you. It's never so. So a soulmate simply means a person who has the same kind of vibration and destiny, almost the same. Because no two destinies are the same, but you may have a common way to understand each other and can live together peacefully. That's what a soulmate should be. And then we have Shamba Musa saying, yes, I have been away from home the past weekends, but I hope you are well, Papa. Yes, I am. I'm fine, Bokor. Oh, thank God that you are fine. And are you back home now? Okay, my regards to the family. Thank you very much. And then Sir Cross says, please, if I may ask, if I'm still in love with my ex, what is that called? That is called love. It simply means love. It is nothing more. Whether she is still in love with you is the question. You can still be in love with someone who doesn't like you. But is that person in love with you? Love is not always two-sided. Love is not always two-sided. Once you get a love that is two-sided, you love a woman and the woman loves you back, or you love a man and the man loves you back, and the two of you love each other really. This is where the soulmate matter comes in. But if your love for a person is stronger, then of course, no matter how bad the person may be to you or may do things, bad things that the person may do to you, your inner self still wants to be attached to that person. But it's not the best. because you end up dying. You end up destroying yourself because the person doesn't have love for you, but you are having love for the person, and you will follow your emotions, and you end up dying. Have you ever seen the mole of a fire? Mole that when they set, when you put light on or set up a fire, the mole or they are like flying insects. They try to come closer to the light, and sometimes they get bent and died inside there. This is because their love for the light is strong, so they are attracted by that love for the light. But does the light actually love them? No. So they go towards the light or the fire, and the fire burns them. So that's what love is. So if you are still in love with your ex, and you are badly in love with your ex, it's a good thing. The woman will, or whether it's a man, will be more happier. But does that person really love you? There's a Chinese saying that goes like that. Don't marry the person you love, but marry the person who loves you. A lot of time people do not understand this. Oh, I love that man, I love the woman, I love. But does the person love you? When you love someone and you are in love with someone, you will always forgive and always try to forget any bad thing or action the person you love did or do talk to you, because you are in love. And even if the person is doing things that hurt you, because of your fear that you may lose the person, you are always accepting and adjusting yourself to their bad deeds that they are doing to you. And in this kind of case, you can never be happy, because the person is always hurting you or always doing something that you don't like. But because of your fear of losing the person, you don't want to go. You don't want to let the people go. And that automatically will have problem on you. We don't have the screen. Will hurt you and may end up killing you if that is your destiny. So, but if someone that loves you and you get engaged or get married or decide to live together with a person who loves you, you will live happily. So in this case, that other person is the one who will always be trying to take the pain, because you don't love them but they love you. So because they don't want to lose you, they will be able to forgive you, and they will be able to accept your mistakes. That's why the Chinese say that you should marry the person who loves you and not the person you love. But a lot of time, we as human beings, we make mistakes, and we love someone and we want to get attached, and we get married to the people we love, and they end up hurting our feelings and our emotions. So I will prefer that you marry a person who loves you than the person you love. Thank you for that question of if you want your ex back, it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. But you should also know that you will be the one who will always be standing on your toes just to please her. Thank you. And put it off completely. Just to stand on you'll be standing on your toes all the time to please her. Whereas you are supposed to stand with your sole of your feet and stand firm. This one you will always be on your toe, and you will always be jittery, worried that she or he may leave you. So there's nothing wrong loving your ex. You can still love your ex. And then we have Nura Idris Abdul say, thank you, Papa. Thank you very much, Nura. I'm very grateful that you are in the program. And then Nura Idris say, Papa, please, is there any ritual I can do to cleanse myself? Yes, there are so many cleansing rituals that you can do, herbal cleansing, fumigations, and all this we have. But the point is, if you can know the herbs that, if you know these herbs that I will teach you, you can cleanse yourself. One is called in Ewe Vodu. People call it Siosio. Some people call it a Hagbe. And then its botanical name is Cedar acuta. Cedar acuta. That's one of the herbs. Then you have, can you type these herbs I'm talking about? Cedar acuta. That's the botanical name. And then dandelion. Cedar acuta, dandelion, and then avena or boundary tree. Boundary tree. The boundary tree, we call it in Ewe, avena, avia, amaga. People call it batima. It's the same herb, but then the Ewe dialects are different. So they're talking about the same thing, but they mention it in different dialects. That's why avena, avia, batima, amaga. They are all the same. Is the same herb with different names because of the Ewe dialect. And that one is called in English boundary tree. You get seven. When you get a stalk of it, there's 7 leaves on a stalk. You get 7 places, making 49 leaves. But then there will be only 7 stalks. Because there will be 7 leaves on one stalk. When you get 7 of those, you take the cedar acuta, which is a siosio, a hagbe, dame, people call it St. Michael's herb, and all this in the botanical name is cedar acuta. You take that one, then you look for dandelion herb, being the third herb, dandelion being the third herb. You get them all together. Then you look for garlic. Get 1 full clove of garlic, peel it, and make sure you mash it. Either you blend it or you grind it on a stone or grind it in any grinder. First, mash all the herbs, the cedar acuta, the boundary tree, and the dandelion inside water or in a bucket or something, in a container. You mash it very well. While mashing, make affirmation of the things that are worrying you and how you want to change them. The things that you are being disturbed by. Things that you are being disturbed by. Get them. And then you will, can they still hear me? Now yes. That this is, they can hear me, maybe they can't see me. Okay. So you will mash them in the bucket, and when you are done with the herbs, you now grind the dandelion. No, you now grind the what do you call it? The garlic, and make sure none of the cloves fall off the 1 full piece. Grind them all, put it inside the bucket where you have already mashed the dandelion, cedar acuta, and that boundary tree, and you add the garlic to it. Go and take a bath. While taking your bath, make affirmations of the things that you are trying to achieve. Amanga, right there, Batima. Some people know it as Batima. Amaga, okay, it's good. Then, comma. Give it comma. Then put Batima, KPA. Patima, and then also write Avenia, AVE, and then Avia, Avia, and yeah. Yeah, these are the names called that boundary tree. These are the every names that they are called. So when you mash all these things, go and take bath. The bath, when you are going to take the bath, take it before bed time, before you go to bed. And when you, after taking the bath, please don't come out. Just stay in your room until the next morning. You wake up, you take a normal bath with soap and other things. A lot of things will begin to change in your life. It's a very powerful cleansing herb. I usually take almost about $100 or $200 to teach this to people, but I'm giving it to you. Thank you. Okay, let me see the comments that are there. So Nura Idris Abdul, that's the cleansing herbs that I have just taught now. I hope that you will find them and try them. Then we have a Malam 99 Bullet. I just joined your live video, but with the little I heard from you, you are really doing great job. Thank you very much, Malam 99 Bullet. I'm grateful. Thank you very much for joining this. And then when David Seni said, thank you so much. Thank you too for joining and asking the question. I'm grateful. Thank you all for joining. And then we have our sister Luna Nicole. Is it possible to miss your soulmate? Yes, of course. That's why I said earlier that a lot of people do not meet their soulmates in this life. So most people miss their soulmate. Maybe 90% of our people or 95% of the people in the world, they will never come across their soulmate. If you want to come across your soulmate, I don't know exactly what you should do, but I think you should continue asking your destiny to bring your soulmate to you. Because your soulmate may not be exactly the kind of beautiful person or handsome person you may want to see, but maybe that's your soulmate. So a lot of people definitely miss their soulmates. Because you will not know until you start living with the person before you can understand whether this person is your soulmate or not. And then Luna Nicole went on YouTube, froze during your explanation of soulmates. Okay, so I was just saying that soulmate is a person who has the same understanding, and you and the person, you are vibrating on the same kind of wavelength or frequency. Person understands you, and the person is not someone who will be fighting you, but you will have a common understanding in everything that you do. However, a person who is not your soulmate, even you do everything to kill yourself for the person will always be at your throat, and you will always be having fights over nothing, but you are having unnecessary fights. So a soulmate is someone who will understand you because you will be vibrating the same kind of frequency. Thank you very much, Luna Niku. And then we have the invisible. Is it true that some people have spiritual wife or husband? And is it bad thing or bad thing or good thing? Invisible. You see, that question of spiritual husband or spiritual wife is mostly religious gimmick. Let me say so. It's a religious gimmick and scam. How can you have a spiritual wife when you are not dealing with any spirit? However, if you are attracted to a spirit and the spirit is trying to work through you or work with you, but you don't know and you are not finding out what is happening in your life, that spirit will be around you and be trying to show its head or to get you to understand it. But if you are so adamant and you don't want to know, then people will say you have a spiritual wife, a spiritualist. In Ewe culture, those who are spiritualists are said to be married to a particular spirit or some spirits. That's why we have the name Voodoo. Asi in Ewe means wife or husband. Achu is husband and Asi is wife. So when you are working with some particular voodoo or spirit, people will say you are the wife of this voodoo. Even if you are a man, you become the wife of that particular spirit. That's why we have Hunsi, Voodoo Si, Hunno. These are people who work with spirit, and it is usually in our language term that you are married to that particular spirit. But in general, if you are not working with any spirit, and you have not been initiated into any spirit, and you have not tried to get into any spirit initiation or whatever, you have nothing to be having a spiritual wife or a spiritual husband. But a lot of Christians, especially Christians, they talk much about this thing and they use it to scam members. Sometimes the things that are disturbing you is your own destiny. Job say that is disturbing you. But since most of the people who became Christians or who are Christians do not learn so much about life and do not learn so much about anything than to say the Bible say, the Bible say, the Bible say. They have forgotten that the Bible was written by some human beings who nobody knows. And the only thing they can use to defend themselves is the Bible say, the Bible say. Sometimes your own destiny, a set that you are born with, can be the hindrance and blocking your progress in life. Because the ascent or the destiny comes in two forms, like a coin. A coin has two sides, the head and the tail. So is destiny. Destiny comes with the head and tail. We call the head good destiny, and we call the tail bad destiny. Sometimes when the coin is thrown, listen very carefully. Sometimes when the coin is tossed, the head comes up and the head is showing while the tail is on the ground. In this case, everybody will be seeing the head. They cannot see the tail until it is flipped to the other side. So destiny is like this. And sometimes when the coin of destiny is tossed, the tail is the one that will show up while the head will be on the other side. So with this, your destiny, if the tail side is what is up, which we call the negative destiny, you will only be meeting, this thing is going again. Your tail side is up. You will be meeting mostly only negative things, and everything you are trying to do, you will not be successful. Not that you are not trying. You will be trying, but because the negative side of destiny is the one that is paramount in your life, you will be facing challenges. And you will be blaming all kind of things, and people who do not know about life and who did not know much about spirituality will keep telling you that, oh, it is a marine spirit, it is marine this, you are married to this, you are married to that. No. Your own destiny, the negative side of your destiny can block your chances of progress. That's why in our tradition, when we see a child growing up, not only a child, even an adult, and we realize that so many things in that person's life has not been coming to an end, it is always getting shortened in the middle, or even before they get success, everything falls down or come to an end. Then we approach a spiritual consultation to know exactly what is happening. Then, if it is destiny and negative destiny, then we will try to align the negative destiny with the positive destiny in such a way that the positive destiny will become paramount in the person's life while the negative destiny goes down. In other words, we flip the coin whereby the negative destiny will be on the ground when it will not be showing, the tail side will be on the ground while the head side of the coin will be shown. So this is all that it is. So when people tell you that you are having spiritual while you are having this thing, that is the only way they can tell it, because they don't know what they are talking about. But it is easier to make. You see, if you will agree with me, the Christians have put so much fear into people, Christians, that even a small thing like an ant walking around in somebody's living room, somebody becomes afraid and must call a pastor. If a mouse ran through your kitchen, you have to call your pastor because you think that the mouse is a witch or is a bad spirit. And in Christianity, they put so much fear in people, so much that people don't think anymore. It is only in religion, and especially in Christianity and Islam, that you don't need to use your brain, you don't need to use your logic, you don't need to use your common sense to judge anything. You just have to accept things without using your brain to accept. It's a pity that our Africans have been reduced to this level whereby we don't think, we don't use our mind to do anything. It's only in Christianity and in Islam that you come across such things. But when you are doing spirituality, you are supposed to ask questions. You have to logically and reason, with logic and reason, to check and know what is going on with your life. So, what happened? But why is this thing happening like this today? So, Invisible, that is my take on your question of spiritual husband and spiritual wives. It's not a bad thing, because most people who have become a spiritualist, they are indirectly married to the spirit, and it is their choice. So how can that be a bad thing? It's not a bad thing. It's only when you don't know what is happening to you, but people are telling you that it is a spiritual marriage, that is when it becomes a bad thing. Thank you very much. And then we have a Theophilus following the host. We have Samuel Kwanzaa following the host, and then we have Agbevivi, cleansing herbs, boundary tree or amaga, siosio or cedar akuta together with dandelion. No, you should that this thing is not the what do you call it? Garlic is not in there. The garlic should have been in there, but if you cannot edit it, then write another one. Then we have Nura Idris Abdul say, thank you very much, Papa. You are very much welcome, Nura. We are grateful that you are on our program. And then Nura Idris Abdul is saying, Papa, please, is it okay for me to pour water down as a libation? Yes, of course. Water is life. Before anything else, there is always water. So if you are a person who does not deal with alcohol, you can always use water to pour libation. Because the water is the original way of pouring libation before alcohol came in. Thank you very much for that question too. And then we have our sister Lula Nicole say, Papa, is soulmate always an intimate partner? Not necessarily. A soulmate can be also someone who you are not romantically intimate. That could also be a soulmate. But that one, so there is a but. If someone that is your soulmate, The person has to understand you, and you have to understand the person. Both of you have to be vibrating on a same frequency. Sometimes you will meet someone and you think that that person is your soulmate because the person has been so close to you, and you people do things together. And in your own thought, you will believe that that person is your soulmate. It may not, because I've had a friend that we have been friends for almost 23 good years. We were spiritual brothers, and I had always looked to him as a junior brother, and I have done everything that I could do to protect and also help him to progress. He also teaches me and took me around places where I could learn. But it's after 23 to 24 years later, I realized that this person was always a person who didn't really like me. He was always envious of me, and he had taken me to places whereby he would go there earlier and tell them when I come, they should take advantage of me. Initially, I thought for all these years that it was like, oh, my soulmate. My children were all so close to him, but then somewhere along the way, my destiny showed it up that this is not a good person that I had associated with. And I don't know why it took so long for my destiny and things to show up like this. But I also thank my destiny that it took that long, because it made me to understand human nature. So it is not all that glitters is gold. And it's not everybody who is smiling to you is the person who will be your soulmate. Thank you, Luna, for that question. And then we have RS008. I'm very interested in this topic. Oh, thank you very much. You are welcome to the program. This topic is very, very important because I'm having an issue with spirit. Okay, thank you, RSA008. So tune in and listen. And if you have questions, you can ask. Thank you very much. Is that the last one there? Okay. So we have a Sunshine. Hello, Sedem. Say hi, Papa. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sunshine. How are you? Thank you very much for coming on the program. Then Sunshine, why is it eating palm oil not good for some people? Okay. When you are doing spiritual practices, one thing you should always know is, okay. Let me put it. I think I am doing it well. Okay. Why? Okay, it has come. I've got it. Okay, so when you are eating palm oil, the possibility is that you can easily be compromised, because it is also believed that the spirits of the night, especially our mothers or witchcrafts or witches, they use palm oil to trap people easily, because palm oil is one of the oils that we use in our African tradition, in our culture. People eat it, everybody eats it, it's normal food. But somewhere along the way, palm oil also represents blood in some senses. So when you are eating palm oil, you can easily be compromised. The witches will easily have access to you and they will attack you, or they will be disturbing you. This is why when you are afar, or when you do a reading and the reading told you do not eat palm oil, afar is simply telling you that stop eating whatever will open your doors to negative things to come in. If you are eating such a thing, you will open your doors to negative spirits to be able to attack you, because they are using the same thing. So you two are using it, so they will find you as one of their group members or someone who easily, and when they realize you are not a group member, they will attack you. This is the reason why it is advised that you should not eat palm oil. And same goes with okra. When you are eating okra, you should know that good things that are coming to you will slip off your inner self or your vibration. So you don't eat those things. And it also goes with beans. Beans also is something that a lot of people who say they are spiritualists, and they thought that by being spiritual means you should stop eating meat. Listen very carefully. A lot of people thought that by saying you are a spiritualist, what is it? Or is it from the fridge? Okay, when you are eating meat, means you cannot be spiritual. So their main source of protein becomes beans. The beans is also one of the things that witches and negative spirits use a lot to do their things, and they use it. And if you are eating it, you open your doors to them. Beans, palm oil, okra, these three foods are very, very good food that when you are eating them, you will enjoy them. A lot of people enjoy them. But if you are going to be a very good spiritualist and be able to avoid a lot of attacks from the spiritual or the psychic plane, it is advisable that you avoid these three foods. But there's nothing wrong if you want to eat them. If you are eating them, then you should know that you should open your doors. You open your doors for negative things to attack you. And if negative things are happening in your life, don't blame anybody, because it is you who has opened your doors to them to come in. So you should agree and accept the fact that you have opened your doors to them. So it's not like you should not eat them. If you want to eat them, you should also be ready that things can come into your life that you will not like. Challenges will come. And then Sunshine went, Abedulu went on to edit. This is cleansing herbs is Siosio or Cedar Akuta, Avenia Patima or Boundary Tree, Dandelion plus garlic. Yes, these are the herbs that I have just taught for you to use to cleanse yourself. And Sunshine went on to say, what about plantain? Plantain is okay, everybody can eat plantain. But when you do a reading and you fall on a poly of abla in Ewe abla, it's a poly that has a relationship with plantain. That's why if you hear the name abla jo, so if there is the abla in your reading, the oracle will advise you to avoid eating plantain for some time, because plantain is a very beautiful plant, but when wind enters into its leaves, it gets torn into pieces. You see that the plantain isn't. So that's why when abla is in your body or in your reading, you are advised not to eat plantain for at least 17 days. However, if you've gone to Agbodozu or you have gone to take Afa initiation to be able to know the blueprint of your destiny, if you've gone to Agbodozu or gone to take Afa initiation to know the blueprint of your destiny, the reason you are here and what you should do to be able to live here in harmony with nature and live peacefully, you will be forbidden from eating plantain if abla comes in your destiny. It means it is through that you can fail if you are eating it. But that is only when you are being initiated, and that comes as your oracle or destiny's path oracle. And you will stop eating it. Because if you kept eating it, your destiny will not be fulfilled. The things in your destiny will not come to pass. This is the reason why, and if you are on Ambla, I think the Yoruba call it Obara, if you are on that oracle, you will stop eating, or they will forbid you from eating plantain. Thank you, sunshine. So we are on YouTube now. Is that YouTube?
Yes, please.
We are on YouTube, and we have Benny's son. I say, greetings, Papa. I see many different trees when I Google boundary trees. Does it have another name in West, please? I don't know what, because that's the only name I know for it in English, boundary tree. I don't know what it is. It is a tree that we in West Africa, we use it to demarcate land, to create a boundary, whether in the forest or in the house. That's why they call it boundary tree. So Benny's son, I think you should try to go to a boundary tree of West Africa, and maybe that can pinpoint which particular one is the boundary tree. But this one is a very beautiful tree that has leaves, that some of the leaves are 7, some are 5. You can get 8, 9, sometimes you can even get about 11 leaves on one stalk. Yeah, so check boundary tree of West Africa. Let me tell you the exact one. Thank you very much, Benny's son. And then, okay, I think that's it. Where is there anything there again? I think we are done with the. No, is it? Okay, some people call it Nubodia leaves. Okay, Nubodia leaves. Okay, please try that name, Nubodia leaves. Boundary tree or Nubodia leaves. Nubodia leaves, and the leaves is spelled Laeevis. Nubodia leaves. So please go on to it and then see if you can get it. I think on our what is it? This handle here.
Clubhouse.
Nobody is there again. People have left.
There, this woman.
Zil came, but I think she left because she said she will not be staying for long.
She's at the club. Okay, she's going.
Yeah. So here I'm seeing that there's nobody. It's only you who is connected here, which is okay. Let's go on maybe with our next once the clubhouse is active again, we'll be able to use it to reach people. Then we have Charles Graham on Facebook, Africa Magic Temple, right?
Yes, please.
Is that Africa Magic Temple Facebook?
Yes.
So Charles Graham said, "Good afternoon, Tommy. I hope you are well. Please, is Besa real, and how can one acquire such gift? Thank you, Charles." Hello, Charles. Besa is real. It's our language. The word means be, language that you can use to change a situation. That's why they call it be. Sa. Sa is to bind. The language, to use a language to bind something, to create or to activate. It is real. When you are initiated into it, that's the only way you can acquire Besa. Somebody initiates you into a particular Besa. There are thousands and one or millions of Besa. So it is the one that you want, and if the person you approach has it, Besa is real. If you're holding on here.
Oh, wow.
on ReVodution, we don't have any questions. Okay.
Just so far, there are people watching back.
Okay, no problem. So I want to talk a little bit about destiny here today. You know, your destiny is the God that is within you, and is the God that brought you into this phase of life. Your destiny is the very breath that you take. It can come with you to this world and come only on bad note. And it can also come to this world with you on a good note. Some people were born in ghettos, and some people too were born in palaces. Some people were born in a very poor and wretched homes, and some people too were born in a very rich and affluent homes. That is what destiny is. When your destiny comes into this world, sometime you will be born at home. It's your destiny who chose that you should be born at home. Sometime you will be born at the hospital where many people will attend to you. And sometime even when you are going to farm, some women will be going to farm and they have a child. And that child has a name in Ewe language. They will call you a Voncujovi. Mo means road, means you were found, even though you were born, they'll say your destiny came to find you on the road. So that name will be your name, Voncujovi. Destiny is what is God. There is no man behind the sky out there that you are thinking that one day you will go to him and be walking on golden streets and eating food and having enjoyment all through. No. Your destiny is your God. So a wise person will always try to find out what their destiny has in store for them. Because it is just like egg. Inside the egg, you know that there is a chick. Whether it's a male chick or a female chick, you don't know. That's how destiny is. So your destiny is the one that, when it is not in good position, is the one that will disturb you. And if it comes in a very good way, is the one that will protect and then help you to develop or progress. But the Ewe people have understood destiny so much that they have a way. If your destiny comes on a bad note, please move this so I can get this. If your destiny comes on a bad note, or the negative one is more stronger than the positive one in your life, the Ewe people will find a way. They know the way. They will find a way. They know the way to align that negative destiny with the positive one, so that the positive one become more paramount in your life and things go. You may be having bad things happening in your life all through, but when that destiny switch over, which we call a 7, is done, things become better. Opportunities come. You may have some challenges, but the opportunities will come and you'll begin to see things clear. And when you again set up your positive destiny, you will see how things will move in your life. And you will know exactly why you are here. And you will be able to adjust yourself to every situation that comes to you. So destiny is the God that came into this world with you, and it's the same God that will live here with you. And it is going to go wherever you it chooses to take you again, depending on how much you do in this lifetime. That is what will determine where you will be in your next coming into the world. So all of you should look at your destinies and try to take it seriously and get the benefit, the good benefit of your destiny. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see if there's any more thing to. There's nothing on ReVodution. Okay. You put that one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's all. There's nothing there. Check African Magic Temple Facebook. If there's nothing there, then you leave it there too. Okay, that too. You don't have anything there yet. No question.
There are people watching that.
People are watching, but they're not asking questions. It's okay. And then on TikTok again, let's see.
Okay. Sunshine.
Okay. It's okay. We have family knowledge sharing the live, and then Miss Amma followed us. And then Sunshine is asking a question, Papa, why do people have to set up their essay 3 years after removing the negative one? Normally it is after a year or 2 years. I'm not very sure about the very reason, but I think it's because of the money that need to be used in setting up this thing. And also when the negative destiny is removed, your Bokor, which means your spiritual father, would want you to begin to see the changes that you longed for after the alignment of the negative destiny or the removal of the sever, so that you yourself, you will see whether changes have come into your life. You can observe it. It is a physical thing that you can observe, you can know. And also that will make you to want to set up the positive destiny and be able to enjoy its benefits. But some people who live far away and they are financially prepared, when we look at their journey from where they are, if they have to come back again to set up a positive destiny, it may cost them a lot of money and extra money. If they are ready, when the negative destiny is removed, within a week, the positive destiny can also be set up for them, provided they have all the financial might and funding to set it up. This is the reason why, because my spiritual father who taught me, who set up my positive destiny for me, he initially removed my negative destiny, and after years, and he asked me that if I want my positive to be set up, then he set it up for me. Initially, I didn't even know that there was a positive destiny. I thought only the negative one was all that the destiny was about. But later, after some years, he spoke about the positive one, and then I set it up. He set it up for me, and that's how I know how to set it up for people. So first you remove the negative one, and if the person has all the findings within a week, it can also be set up. But if the person doesn't have the funding, then the person can wait until they are ready, because sometimes it is costly. Thank you very much, Sunshine, for that question.
She said, Abena sent the question, so I'm checking.
Oh, it's Abena.
I don't.
Let's go up and see if she's there. We'll find her. Go down. Let's check through. If the name is Abena, then we should see it. But all these questions here, we have answered them all already. So the question that Abena probably sent hasn't come to us. So Luna Nicole said, Papa, you skipped Abena's question. Abra hasn't sent any question on the platform. We haven't seen it, unless it's on a different platform. But here it has not come. We have not seen it. And then we have, if it be easy do, what is?
That's the person's name.
If it is do up,
Yes, Papa.
that's the name of the person.
Yes.
Hello, Paps. If our ancestors had all this power, how come they couldn't overpower the whites? This is a very common question a lot of people ask. Well, do you know that there were people who were fighting the white people? Have you ever heard that during the time the white people were trying to colonize us, there were people who fought them? If you are not aware, go back to history. But majority of the people would not help these people who were fighting the white man, because they became Christians. Christianity was brought to us to mellow us, to take our power away, to convince us, to make us losers. And it was after Christianity came, slavery came. So it wasn't true that our ancestors didn't fight the white man. But majority of the people, just like today's world, the moment you are talking about traditional spirituality, majority of people, even your own house people, your own family people, will be looking at you as evil. So our ancestors, they had all these powers, but when the people all practicing this, one man cannot stand for a whole generation and a whole people. He may protect his own children and his immediate loved ones, but then the majority of people are just there. He is not protecting everybody, because the truth about life is that we are not a religious nation. Our people are not religious, we are spiritual. And if you don't practice, when the white man comes and you don't have a way to escape or fight back, they'll catch you when they caught you. That doesn't mean that your ancestors didn't have power. They had power, but those people who had power, they escaped. Do you know that some people were not taken into slavery? Or do you think that all the Africans that were in Africa were taken into slavery? What made the other people to be able to stay and remain? So this kind of question, sometimes you have to think about it very well before you ask the question. The whole of Africa wasn't taken into slavery. Why is it that some people weren't taken into slavery? What were they doing? What did they do that they were not taken into slavery? And do you know that some Africans were even the ones who were catching other Africans who were selling? What kind of power did they have so that they were able to catch their brothers or sisters and sell to the white man? So the question of saying why, if this thing was there, why did the white people overpower us? White people didn't overpower us. They did not overpower everybody. Otherwise, this knowledge would still not be here. Recently, I was in Germany, and I saw the number of voodoo or joker that the white people Christians took away from us and put there for over 120, 150 years. They are still there. We are now working on getting them back. So you think that they didn't know we have power? They knew. And they find a way to compromise and to use your own people to let them cut you off from your source of knowledge and wisdom. Even in today's world, everybody who is a Christian, when they see you doing traditional thing, you are devil. And do you think that when a white man or anything is going to happen, and I know that it's going to happen and I run away, I'm going to save all these people who have been trying to look down on me? No, I'll run away with my loved ones and find a place to hide so that I will not be part of that. So it is never true that because your ancestors were powerful, but white people overcome them. White people overcame those who they could overcome. It's not everybody. Have you heard about what do you call it, Kondo, and all this Yasantiwa and all these people who even Ashantis who fought the British? So please go back to history and don't use this as a yardstick to be measuring that if our ancestor had this power, or why did the white man overcome us? If they are cooking food somewhere and you don't go there to eat, you will be hungry. That's what it means simply. If the people are protecting themselves and you don't go to protect yourself, when the time comes, if anything bad will happen, it will happen to you. And then you cannot blame whether your grandfather had power or not. If your grandfather had power and you are not interested in learning from him, if anything wants to happen to you, it will happen to you. And will you blame your grandfather after something? Oh, he had all this power, but he didn't protect me, when you were not interested? Thank you for that question, please. Yeah. So Luna Nico is a papa. What is the process for someone who comes to you for initiation but has a negative destiny? Anybody who I will initiate, I first do. If I will initiate you, I first do negative destiny first. I don't initiate people without doing negative destiny removal. That is very paramount, because if I don't do the negative removal, I will just be jumping the gun, in the sense that I will do things for you, but your negative destiny may still be blocking you. So I always advise people who are coming to take initiation to do the negative destiny first. We'd always do that one first before initiation. Thank you very much for that question, Luna Nicole. And then we have Dan Chris Kiddy shared the video, and the Family of Knowledge sent us a love ×1. And then I'll be easy, if it be easy, Dua is sending us, I don't know what is that emoji, but it's like surprise or thinking. Okay, yeah, you need to think very seriously, because sometimes if you don't know your history, you will think that everything that you hear was right. Okay, that's all that we have for today. Okay, so we'll be closing the section very soon. We are almost 3 minutes from 6 o'clock, and okay, we have Remington 1050 share the live video, and Sunshine said, "What is Polytrupe about? I heard of Trupe as a name. What does it mean?" Trupe is one of the Afa Odus. I think is the number 14. Okay, we have Pe Yeku Woli Di Loso Ngoli Abla Akla Guda Sa Ka, and then Trupe. I think the 12th sign is the 12th sign of the 17 signs of Ifa. Trupe is the 12th sign of the 7th, if I am right. The paper is with you. You have the cards. Where you, yeah, I think it's the 12th sign of the 17 oracles of Afa. So, Trupe is just one of the, not Tukwe, forget about the name Tukwe. Tukwe is totally different from Trupe. Trupe is a bunny in Afa, and then there's Tukwe as in Joka. So Trupe is not Tukwe. So Trupe is just a Afa name, like we have a Bemeji, Ekumeji, Orimeji, Dimeji, Losomeji, Monimeji, Ablameji, Aklameji, Budameji, Sameji, Kameji, Trupe Meji. Trupe. Then Tula Lete Che Fu. So Trupe is the number, I think the number 12. Is it 12? The 12th sign of the oracle of Afa or Ifa. That's the Trupe. So it's not the name of a person, but someone who has taken initiation and his calling or his destiny, Afa destiny, which we call a set calling, has fallen on Trupe. So if it is double, they'll call it Trupe Meji, Bokor Trupe Meji. Or if it is Trupe Dakla, Trupe come and Akla join it, then it will be Bokor Trupe Akla, something like that. That's how people will call you back. It is just the name of the 12th sign of the 17 oracles in Ewe Afa. Thank you very much for that question. And then we have a family of knowledge sending us something, 10 pieces that up there. I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't understand, but is that maybe the 10th sign? Is it the 10th sign? No, it's the 12th sign in Ewe Afa. It's the 12th sign of this in Trupe, because people make a mistake of Ka and Trupe. The people will come with Trupe before coming to Ka. No, Ka comes after this is what you call it. Trupe. Sameji come Kameji, then Trupe Meji. So they are totally different. Yeah. Thank you. They have, okay, some family of knowledge went on to say the 12th sign. Yes, that's the 12th oracle of the Afa or the Ifa out of the 17 that the Yoruba has the 16, the Ewes have the 17 sign. Thank you very much, family of knowledge. And then we have Remington 1050s. I want to perform magic tricks. Please, any help for me? Remington 1050. I am a professional magician and illusion. Just as I am a spiritualist and a traditional African spiritual priest, I do magic and I teach magic. But as I spoke recently on a radio program, I am afraid a lot of people in our country, I'm afraid to teach them magic tricks. The reason I am afraid to teach them magic tricks is that many a time I have seen people who are practicing traditional spirituality or who say that they are traditional spiritualists who are using magical tricks to, not for entertainment, but to fool people they are working for, to prove to them that they have power. And also, I have seen a lot of people who are calling themselves pastors, who only are using magical techniques and tricks and illusions to fool their people, to tell them that they have power. That's why I am only teaching magic to my children. And the reason why I'm teaching magic as entertainment to my children is because I brought them up in a way to understand life, to know what is good and what is bad, and to let them also understand that everything you do in life has got a reaction. Every action that you take, there is a reaction. Everything that you do will get a result. If you put your life on deceiving people and cheating people, a time will come you will be paid in that same coin. So this is the reason why I don't teach magic to the public, because I don't know who is coming to me and I don't know what they are going to use that magic tricks that I will teach them for. You can see that I teach these things. I've been doing this work for many years, but I've never ever used any magical trick to prove to anyone that I have power. When people invite me to come and do magic, they invite me to come to do magic to entertain people, not to prove to people that I have power, but to make people to laugh, to take people's mind away from their sorrows and their worries into the land of magic, fantasy, and illusion. And that is why I am a magician. So if you want to learn magic, if you want us to teach you magic as entertainment, we need to know the type of person you are first. Simple as that. Thank you very much. Okay, so thank you all very much for joining today's section. I'm very grateful. We are now 18:04, 4 minutes after 6 p.m. We will close today's section, and God willing, next week, Sunday, we will be live again. Unless, of course, if something comes up quickly and we want to be live, we will announce it and you can join us. I am grateful to all of you who have been part of today's program. May the ancestors continue to bless you. And may this week that we are in be able to help you open doors and get to important and great things. I am grateful to all of you. Oh, I will talk with my dakwe better, and dakwe besia better, and dakwe agbeta. Lamsese agbedidi ngobe ye na bia chomi agbo tagbe nyu. Vedu yo bete pokla me la penda, me le do plemi. Ya no vi yo bete le la inji, le ya balanji, le mi akpo, le question bia. Mi na oba gbe me ne ko. Mi na mo no ko. Kosra ye me mi gerere. Lamsese ne va na. Ame yo le dole no kwa lamsese. Me ba la me se wole nde di me le po no po me yo me po village ji no po village me yo me po so na de no po so no de me yo de so na pe me fa fa re so na pe ne fa na agbe me ne fa na le ma nga so bolisa ma nga kiti kata ma nga se me nko me wa re na ne pete. Okay, I've just prayed for all of us that this week will be a successful week for all of us. Those who are looking for husband, who are looking for lovers, who are looking for children, people looking for job and all these things, may the doors be open for you. And those who are looking for peace of life, may you get peace in your lives. Until then, I wish you all well, and may the ancestors continue to be with you. Thank you very much. And family of knowledge say thank you. Bokor Ibrahim say K say okay. And then Luna Nicole says love. Ibrahim K say amen. I'm grateful. And until next time. And now okay, we get Chibu K Pelucci saying hello. And then we have Remington 01050 saying thank you. And then Shamba Musa saying thank you as well. I'm very grateful. Bokor Shamba, thank you very much. Grateful for you all for being here and for asking the question. Until then, bye-bye for now.